Hi everyone, I am going to a baby shower tomorrow, so I'm going to be making a card for my friend. She is expecting twins, but she's not letting anyone know the genders. So today I'll be making a gender-neutral twin card, which of course can always be adapted for a gender-specific card or just one baby and not twins. So I actually got my inspiration from this really cute little Easter card. So let me go ahead and show you the materials I'm going to use today. So the first thing that you'll see is a whole bunch of stickers. The first set that you'll see here, I'm going to use the two little bears that I have left in this set. And this is a Recollections sticker set from Michaels. The next one I'm going to be using, again, is another Recollection set. They're just little onesies. I'll also be using the clouds and raindrops from this set. And then finally, this Martha Stewart set that I really love. It has the dimensional stickers. I use this one in the birthday card, which I will link below. I use the old man that was here in the corner, and I'll be using the little ladybugs for this card. I will also be using a plain white card, and that came from a box of cards. It's actually the Christmas colors, and I picked this up from Winners. It was only $7.99 for the set, and I just used the white one that was in the back. So all the colors in this set are reds and greens mostly. And so I'll be using the white cardstock card and the white envelope. I'm also going to be bringing in some color, so I'm going to be using a blue and a green cardstock, and that is from the DCWV cardstock pack that you've seen me use before with a really nice variety of bright colors. So this card that I'm using is a standard card which measures 5.5 by 4 3/4, or sorry, 4 1/4. So I went ahead and cut out a piece of the blue cardstock in a 5 1/4 by 4 inch, and that way it fits nicely on the front of the card with a nice white border around the edge. Now taking the green cardstock, I've marked it at the 5 1/4 mark, and I'm going to use this card as inspiration to draw on some hills. So I've gone ahead and cut out 3 different hills, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of shading, especially on this one that's going to be in the center, with my dual brush pens from Tombow in the dark green. So along the outside hills, I'm just going along the edge just to create a little bit of a darker color and give it a little bit of definition on the outside. And then on the inner hill, I did some shading here, just in the center, kind of marked off where the two were going to intersect and made it a little bit darker. Now it's not a huge difference, but it will make this a shade from the other 2 hills and make it look more realistic and dimensional. And to adhere the hills, I'm going to use a bit of my new adhesive, the multi-matte medium, and I have a fine tip that I have placed on there. And if you're interested in finding out more about this, I have it in my craft haul, which I can also link below. Now this adhesive is quite strong, so a little bit goes a long way. So there are the hills with that bit of shading in the middle. Now you could also use dimensional adhesive on this if you wanted to have more of a 3D effect. Next, I'm going to take the 2 little bear stickers and the clouds with raindrops and place them on the card. So there we have the 2 little twin bears, and then I did the clouds with the raindrops. I decided to put the clouds over top of an area where the little twins were not standing, and just a little like cheeky kind of baby shower thing, so have it raining. And I decided to do a little bit more shading over here because the clouds were over on this side here. Now for the inside of the card, I'd measured out a small piece of twine to put across, and I'm going to use my multimedia mat again. And now I'm going to take some little onesie stickers and I'm going to put them along the cord that I glued on there to make it look like a little clothesline of onesies hanging out to dry. So there we have the clothesline on the inside of the little onesies, and now I am going to attach the front panel onto the card using some glue tape. So the back's covered in glue tape and we're going to stick it on. And there we have that front panel attached. I really like the white border around there, so I'm glad I left that little bit there. If you don't like the white border, then just make it the full size of the front panel of your card. I almost forgot about my little ladybugs, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on. There's 2 large and 2 small, so I thought that was super cute for Mom, Dad, and the 2 little twins. So there's those little ladybugs. I think the red gives a really nice pop of color to the front of that card. Now on the inside I've done a little template of the word congrats in a really soft pencil, and I'm going to go ahead and go over top of that with my brush tip black marker. I'm going to use like a thicker stroke on the down stroke. So there is it gone over in that black felt tip marker pen. Now I went ahead and erased all of the pencil lines, but there was a little smudge on the R, so I'm going to go ahead with a white gel pen and just go over that spot where that little smudge was. Now the last thing I decided to change was where those little ladybugs were. I thought it was a little distracting from the little bears to have the 2 on this hill, and I found it kind of odd to have the little parent ladybugs apart from the little baby ladybugs, so I put them all on that one little hill on the side there. So there we have the finished card, the front with the 2 little bears, and the inside with all of the little onesies and the congrats, and then I'm going to write them a little message. Hope you enjoyed this card and have a great day.